What's next? One of my walking apps that logs my walking, logs my distances and heart points and all kinds of crazy stuff. It gives you credit for how much you work per day, and there's little goals. But with each of the goals, there's like an ad, and one of the ads had a game called Gardenscapes. It's kind of like a Candy Crush and little challenges. It's just challenging enough to make it interesting. But that's the problem, it's kind of addicting. No, it's very addicting. I think these things are really bad. I think these are written by 6 psychiatrists who try to get you to find funny ways to be addicted to these little games. Because it makes it challenging, but not impossible, so you get a sense of accomplishment every time you complete a level. And then there are a bunch of other, the Gardenscapes is you use some of the coins to buy stuff for the house, and you buy a fountain, a bench, you adopt a dog, and all these cute little things. And for some reason, I just downloaded the game just to help, give credit to the app my walking app that I use. But now I'm thinking that I'm addicted to this Gardenscapes, even though I've only had it for a couple of days. I've been playing it every so often, and last night I actually killed my battery playing it. And I realized I don't want to be like that. It's like, what's going on? Why am I playing this game all the time? And I used to get into cell phone games all the time, just to waste some time. I played cribbage online, I played cribbage through the cell phone and Risk through the cell phone. They now have them, you play others live people, but these were just computer AI participants, AI competition. But this game is it's insidious. You get some kind of dopamine rush from matching the colors and completing a puzzle and blah blah blah. And I just figured I'd play a few rounds of it and then delete it. But it's been like 2 days, maybe even 3 days. I don't even know how long I've had it. I think it's been 3 days. So I'm just fascinated by how I'm addicted to a silly cell phone games. I mean, a computer game is far more difficult because you have to be with the computer and play it. But a cell phone game, they're just totally insidious because you can play it any time because your cell phone's always with you. And I guess that goes with the cell phone addiction, the Candy Crush version. It's like Candy Crush, but not quite. It's got a few extra things here and there, but the same basic game of matching colors, and you get these special power-ups and stuff. And that's why I had to delete the game, because I'm addicted to a Candy Crush copycat game. But that's just what I wanted to talk about for right now. And about how weird it is to run into addictions. You can find yourself addicted to the craziest things. You have to be careful. I mean, sugar, white sugar, that's a bad addiction. I have pretty much control over that for now, because my intermittent fasting, I eat less. And then there's some white sugar in my diet. Occasionally I'll have a soda or like a Little Debbie's thing, but most of my diet is healthy. I mean, even the yogurt. I mean, I eat Greek yogurt with the idea that, oh yeah, it's Greek yogurt, it has less sugar. No, it's still pretty insidious because everything has sugar in it. I guess that's the idea is that's how they make it palatable. But I'd rather have unsweetened stuff rather than artificial sweetener. I mean, It's like they get you one way or the other, you know. Okay, it's, you know, low sugar. Oh, but we'll put artificial sweetener in it. Oh, but it's an artificial sweetener created by natural processes. All these things just make me wonder how stupid they think we are. Or, more important, how stupid are we, because we fall for these tricks. We fall for these mind games. Low sugar, artificial sweetener, it's more healthy. It's not white sugar, it's more healthy. It's not high fructose corn syrup. But is artificial sweetener truly is artificial sweetener truly healthy? That's a huge debate right into itself. Because yeah, you're reducing your sugar, but what are you replacing it with? Chemicals? I mean, what does it do to your body? I've looked to it. They don't advise, I mean, the intermittent fasting people do not advise artificial sweeteners. Which makes sense. You know, they're like, you know, just reduce your carbs. You know, you don't have to eat the carbs. You can have, you know, just don't eat for a certain amount of time. And then when you do eat meat or more complex sugars that are in fruits. Yes, fruit juice has more sugar in it than soda, but it's a different kind of sugar. Life is crazy. I mean, look at this. I think this tree got uprooted and took this rock with it. Yeah, it wants to stay here. So you can stay here and you brought the rock with you. That's cool. Guess my message is be careful of the addictions you have, because whether it's your cell phone, whether it's sugar, whether it's artificial sugar, even, you know, because the artificial sugar makes you think you have sugar. It gives you the same effect. Although your body gets all freaked out by it. And then there are the Candy Crush games. I guess maybe it's truth in advertising. Candy Crush, it's like you're addicted to it like candy. A candy video game. Bubble gum for the mind or something. I just don't know. But I guess this addiction with having to complete walking tasks 2 to 3 hours a day, that's not a bad addiction, I don't think. It's just me trying to walk and get myself healthy. Although it'd probably be better if I started lifting weights, but it's hard to lift weights when all the gyms are closed. Whatever. Just focus on being your best self and try to notice your addictions and try to do something with them. Like reduce them or modify them, or maybe just look to be your best self in the best possible way. I'm not here to judge, I'm just here to think about stuff. I'm here to ask for judgment, I'm just here to think about the possibilities. Because maybe that's the important part. It might not be the addictions, and this might be how you take them in your life. As long as you're happy, you're not hurting anybody, what's wrong with it? I'm still going to delete the game because I don't like how I keep playing it. I also don't like how I don't know why I keep playing it. But that's just how my mind works. How does your mind work? What's next?